on, guys? It's your boy Paul. Going to do a quick carry video. I'm at work. The clinic's closed today, so I'm the only one in the building. It's pretty slow. It's kind of nasty outside, not a whole lot going on, so I thought I'd take a quick minute and do a carry video. Not just what I've got on my person, though. I've got a bag here and the contents of it that I'm going to go over very quickly. But without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into the carry that I have on my body. As you know, paracord bracelet. I pretty much wear this thing all the time. You can't go wrong having some extra cordage on you, so paracord bracelet, and it looks pretty cool. I hadn't had bare wrists in years, so might as well just keep that trend going, right? Today I'm wearing an older model Casio Tough Solar. I've had this for 5 or 6 years, and it keeps really good time. And sometimes I want to kind of disconnect from all the technology, so I'll go old school analog versus the Fitbit. Wearing a silicone wedding band, and I'll tell you why I'm rocking a blue silicone wedding band. I've lost some weight, and I'm still losing some weight, and it's on purpose. But my fingers have lost weight. So my nice wedding band, my tungsten wedding band, is pretty much too big for me. I lost it one day, and I thought I lost it in town, but my wife found it in the dirty clothes, because we have upstairs and downstairs, and our laundry room is downstairs, and she asked me to throw a load or a pile of dirty clothes from the bathroom down the stairs. So I did. I like chunked them, and when I did, my ring flew off my finger and I didn't realize it. So luckily she found my ring in the dirty clothes. But around my neck today, if I could find it, this is a fairly new acquisition, and I'm going to do a review on this at some point, but this is the K-Bar TDI LDK last ditch knife, and that's pretty much what this little thing is. It's more of a neck ornament than anything, but it's a really cool piece, and it's super small and lightweight, and literally if you wear it as a neck knife, it just disappears underneath just a simple t-shirt. It's gone, so there's really no need to not have it. I keep going out of frame, sorry. The ink pen for today, nothing crazy tactical. I just like how these things write, really lightweight. This is the Pilot Precise V5, nothing crazy special there. All right, so where do I want to go? Keys. Today I'm rocking my keys on this Leatherman carabiner that I got with a sidekick, I don't know how many years ago. Also rocking the key bar. Absolutely love the key bar Junior. It is a fantastic tool to have. I only have 2 keys, so I have the key bar Junior. I don't need anything larger. This replaced a turnkey flex, and this is definitely worth the money upgrade. I normally have an O-Lot on here, but it's at home charging, so there is that. That's the keys. Flashlight. A very old and well-loved Stylus Pro. Probably 10 years with that. Still works good. Wallet. I'm really super stoked about this wallet, and I want to do a review on it. Problem is, it's a local maker, and they do not have a website or a way that you can order these. So you have to go to a store. There's a couple of stores local to me that sells their stuff until their website gets up and going. But this is the Tarnished Fork minimalist wallet, and it's a single piece of leather. This is a Chromexel leather, and it's a single piece of leather, and you got 3 compartments. You got this back one that I put cash in, and I got this middle compartment that I put the majority of my cards, and then on this front compartment here I put my 2 main cards, which would be my debit card and then my MAPCO card, my discount card. So awesome wallet, awesome wallet. Pocket knife for today is an older one. I've had it for quite a while. I rock it occasionally because I like it. This is the CRKT M16 13Z. I've had this for probably 8 years. Love the knife. Holds a good edge. Takes a really good edge. I like the secondary locking system. This is a really great knife. The only problem I have with it is it rusts like crazy. No matter how much oil I keep on this thing, I get surface rust. And I'm kind of OCD, and that bothers me. But all in all, solid option. Down in the pockets, I got down in the pockets, Gorilla Drive. This is a work thumb drive. It's just got some documents on it that I might need, so if I'm at work, a lot of times I have this dropped in my pocket and or somewhere quick to get to. JLabs earbuds. These are the Go Air Pros, or Go Airs, I don't remember. 20 bucks, and they work great. Always in my pocket, you already know, Gerber Probrid. The Stanley Fat Mex blade. Not my favorite blades, but that's what I have handy, so that's what I'm using. On the belt, Leatherman Wave Plus, and this is in the black oxide. I do some modifications to this, and I'll explain it when I do a review on it. But all in all, it's a fantastic multi-tool. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of the best on the market. Definitely one of the best from Leatherman. All right, that's everything on me. Firearm, as always, Glock 48. It is in the car. I cannot have it inside the premises. And the spare mag, also in the car. Okay, so the bag that I'm rocking. Again, I don't tote this around with me. I keep it in a car, so it's always available enough that if I need it, it's close. And again, you know, if we're going to go on a quick hike or whatever the case may be, I can throw it over my shoulder, kind of like a sling bag, and it's got everything in it that will suffice. And it is not an expensive bag. Yes, it is a fanny pack, and yes, I picked this up at Walmart for about 10 bucks. But guys, this suits all of the needs that I wanted in a bag of this type. I have the thing rigged where I've got it duct tape, mainly because you got some extra tape here, and I've got enough on it to where I can unroll it. I can unroll about 1.5 feet from each section, and still have sticky duct tape because it's stuck to itself and not the fabric. It's duct tape. I mean, you can't really go wrong with duct tape. This is actually an iPod AirPod case, and I've got a mask in it. I don't know if you can see it there, just a spare mask, because you know this is the society that we live in. It's always handy if I forget it, leave my mask at home. It's hanging on the bag. The front pocket here, this is front zipper pocket. I have got my name badge for work. Very rarely use it, but if I found out that corporate's going to be here or something, I have it handy so I can put it on my shirt. This is my shooting plugs, because you never know when you're going to go pew pew. So these are the earplugs that I use, so I keep that in the front of the bag also. And some Carmex, because you just never know. Multiple uses for this stuff too. Stuff's great to have handy. Not going to spend a lot of time on all this stuff, because most of it's self-explanatory. Just going to kind of show you what I got in here. All right, in the main compartment, got this cool little infidel pull tag, just because I like it. All right, so in the main pocket, I've got the My Charge. This is a power bank. You can do your wireless charging, and you've also got your ports at the bottom. Let's see, and it's 3/4 of the way charged. I don't use it very often. It's just kind of a spare thing to have handy. All right, so this is my first aid kit. This is not really a first aid kit. It is more of a Creature Comforts boo-boo kit. It's got some Band-Aids. It's got a pill capsule with some Tylenol, some caffeine pills for when you get those crazy migraines you can't get rid of. It's got some antibiotic ointment, some gloves, very small, cheap, disposable tourniquet, plenty of Band-Aids. I've got some more packs of triple antibiotic ointment in here. I got some iodine pads. If you don't know that iodine is fantastic to stop bleeding. They're not massive pads, so they wouldn't stop hemorrhaging, but they would definitely stop if you get those cuts that you just can't seem to stop the bleeding. Put you some iodine on it and let it set. It's sticky. It gets sticky, so it helps you clot. Also got some alcohol prep pads in there. Some disposable thermometers, because I got kiddos, and if you're out and about, if you got kiddos, you ever been out and about, and their face gets a little flushed, and you're curious as if they got a little bug or something, this is just some disposable Tempodot thermometers, and that's basically just a boo-boo kit. The pouch is actually from Glucometer. We don't use the pouches at work, so they get thrown away. So I'll grab a few every now and then before they get thrown in the trash, and I'll turn them into something, and this works really well as a first aid kit. All right, so this is a handy piece of kit right here. This is a Rot in the Rain cover. On the outside, of course, you can see a 511 tactical pen. Some of my favorite permanent markers, Zebra PM701s, and this is a potentiometer tool because I work with a lot of computer boards, and I always lose these, and these are just some cheap disposables. So if I lose my main one, if I can't find it, this one's handy. It's amazing how they walk off. Inside of it, I've got I think it's like a 2.5 by 3 or 2.5 by 5. Anyway, it's a spiral Rot in the Rain notebook. And then behind it, I've got a smaller 3x5, also Rot in the Rain. Just handy to have. I don't use it very often, but if I need it for whatever reason, I got it handy. So that's cool. So that stays in the bag as well. Down in the bottom of the bag, got a spare flashlight. I've actually got 2 spare flashlights in here. I've got a Leatherman Skeletal, and I've got this. It's actually a straw, and I'm going to tell you why I have it. It's a reusable straw. I do not use it as a reusable straw. Okay, so you got the purple tip on it still. But I have found that these things, when you're trying to start a fire, is a fantastic little bellows. Now, most people will want to use it this way, little to big end, but if you use the big end and blow in it, then it compresses the air a little bit, gives you a good little stream, and you can get in those coals, really stoke that fire. Super cool. I think my wife picked this up for like 50 cents somewhere. So she picked up a bunch of them, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna snatch one of those before they get gone, because they're handy. So I also have, and this is an older flashlight, this is a Phoenix E15. It's a great flashlight. It's 4 modes, high, and then turbo. I don't know the lumen count, I don't remember. I've got a couple of methods to starting fire. I got the Bic. You can't go wrong with the Bic. And then if the Bic doesn't work, I got the throwback. I got the Ferrocerium rod. Got some batteries for the AAA flashlight, and I got some spare earbuds for when you want to listen to some tunes. And I think that's it in this main compartment. Oh yes, and I also keep Ranger bands, just different widths of Ranger bands. I made these out of an old bicycle inner tube for multiple reasons. They're rubber bands, they're Ranger bands. You can use them for pretty much anything, and they're also flammable. So if you're trying to start a fire and things are a little bit damp, you need a little bit of fire source that'll last for a second. Cut you a piece of Ranger band off. It'll burn for 45 seconds to a minute, depending on the size of the piece. So in this back pocket, there's not a lot in the back pocket. This is a small back pocket. I got some hand sanitizer, because again, along with the mask, that is the world we live in these days. I am an asthmatic, so I carry a rescue inhaler, because you never know when you're going to need it. And I carry a cheap disposable poncho. I did not pay $2 for that. I paid 10 cents. I got about 20 of these, 10 cents a piece. So I've got these stuck everywhere, but I've got one of these stuck down in this bag, because you just never know. Flat tire, pouring down rain, because that's usually when all that happens. You guys know what I mean. Yeah, poncho, man. I don't need to explain a poncho. Ponchos are ponchos. Oh, I also have this on here. This is from a company everybody knows, Not Oz, and it's just a reusable tie. Really thick rubber coating, really thick rubber ends, but I have this on here just because why not? You never know when you might need it, and it does come in handy if you're like, you've got some cables or something you want to tie up, or an extension cord, or whatever the case may be. Just use your imagination. These things are pretty handy to have, and it doesn't take much to just throw it on there. You wrap it a few times and you have it. If you don't need it, that's fine. If you need it, you got it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my bag. That's the bag that I keep in my car, or my wife's car, or whatever the case may be. That's it. Also, Nalgene. This is a 48-ounce water bottle. I keep this with me. Try to drink at least 2 of those a day. Partly how I've lost so much weight. I'll get into that in another video. But yes, that's it, guys. That's my EDC for today. That's my pocket dump for today, and that's my little bag that I carry. Got bigger bags if I'm going to do, longer trips, longer day hikes. And I've got the full backpack for camping trips and things like that. But this is just kind of a little throw it in the car. And what I actually do is I hook this to the headrest of the car, and this kind of, because nobody ever rides with me in my work car anyway, and it kind of rides in the passenger seat. And this is in the front of the seat, so if I need to get it, it's right there. I just reach over and unzip it and get whatever I need out of it. So it's really, really handy to have. Yeah, $10 fanny pack. Again, I don't wear it very often, and if I do, it's more like a shoulder sling configuration, and it's when I'm doing like small hikes. And that's mainly for the flashlight that's inside of it, the poncho and the inhaler that's inside of it, and the boo-boo kit for the kids. That's really the only reason I would carry this bag on a hike. But you've also got fire making capabilities and all of that, because you just never really know, honestly. yeah, that's it, guys. I know this is a really quick random video. I keep looking over here instead of at the camera, so just ignore the weird glances at nothing. I'm having to get used to this phone. Yeah, guys, that's it. I've been kind of slow on my videos. Life's been crazy. It's been hectic. I've got a lot of videos that I want to get out. I want to make. I've got some made. I don't have them edited. And then I've got a bunch more that I want to make because I've got some new gear and I want to talk about it. I want to show you guys. But life has been crazy. So don't give up on me because I'm going to put some more content out there. Again, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys have a good day. If you don't carry a bag, even if it's just a fanny pack, consider it because you can carry quite a bit of stuff. You see how small this bag is? Like it's small. You can carry a pretty extensive kit. Throw it in the trunk of your car, behind your seat. You can actually fit this underneath your seat for the most part, especially if you have a pickup truck and your seats ride a little bit higher. You can stick that underneath your seat and have quite a bit of capabilities close by if you need it. I've got a bigger bag. In the back of it, I've got a spare magazine case, and you can put a pistol case or a pistol holster, all that in it. It's more of the Maxpedition sling bags. You know, keep your water bottle in it. I'll show you. I'll do a video. But this is always in my car or my wife's van, depending on the day and what we're doing. Yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next video.